Hi, everybody. Anna Toonk with your weekly Tarotscope for the Numinous week of 11/15. So the card I've pulled this week is the Tower. This is definitely a card for anyone who is familiar with tarot. Often has some feelings around. Some people truly adore it, and honestly, like I would say I fall into that camp. I think it's a really beautiful card, and especially for Scorpio season where Scorpio loves to rebirth things. The thing with Tower is it sweeps out often old but false ideas we have around ourselves. It is freedom that comes to us with a little bit of a pinch. It doesn't always feel amazing because it often is it's often an energy that takes things away. But it's things that we kind of never should have sort of settled for. So this can be, this is an energy that can very much manifest like, very practically and physically. It can be getting laid off from the job that you hate. So in order to free you up to follow your passion. But I would say, like, how I experience it most often, and I would offer this to you as a comfort to say, don't panic. I often experience this energy mentally. It's a card that's often illustrated showing some sort of lightning strike or burning down. It is a form. It is sort of a shock, something that comes quickly that makes these false ideas like really sort of crumble around us. So we have no choice but to rebuild and to rebuild in a way that is much more in alignment with who we are and what we deserve. It's really sort of saying like, hey, you've been playing it small, or you've been settling for far less than you deserve. It's time to really claim your birthright. It's time to really step into what it is, the space that you're supposed to occupy, the space you're supposed to take up, the needs you have you're supposed to express, the standards of conduct, the boundaries, like all these sort of things that maybe you question if you deserve to have them. It's a good time to sort of look at and ask, like, what's the fear? If someone can wave a magical wand and give you the life of your dreams, what is your fear around, like, if you took that? Do you think someone would jump out of the bushes and be like, you don't deserve it? Or it's not going to stay that way or something like that. That's usually some old stuff, and it's a really great time to really to look at purging it and thinking about how could you build a stronger like foundation for yourself that feels more accurate, more grounded in self-love, more around you, really understanding and connecting to the divinity that you have within. What if you rebuilt your house, with a foundation that was really rooted in spirituality and self-love and feelings of worthiness? What would that change, and what would you have to sort of give up and lose from your life? You'd probably have to give up some things that like maybe no aren't great, maybe no aren't serving you, maybe no shouldn't be there, but aren't sure how to really ask for more. Now is a great time to really get rid of it, purge it, see where you can free yourself from some of those beliefs and self-doubt or things that sort of got imposed upon you probably at a young age. I don't want to say it all goes back to childhood, but it doesn't not all go back to childhood. It's a great time to write all of that down and burn it and get into the practice of that. Whatever sort of false or negative self talk you have, just keep writing it down and burning it until you feel a sense of its power or its grip on you starting to loosen. And maybe if you see yourself making some choices that indicate to you that those beliefs aren't really calling the shots as more. Tower can definitely be an energy that is agitating and doesn't feel great. So even if, getting laid off is really what's in your best and highest and going to lead you living a life beyond your dreams, that's not to take away from the fact that, like, getting laid off sucks. It doesn't feel good. No one likes to worry about, money or work or things like that. So definitely have some tenderness with yourself. I would say feel the feels around loss and give yourself space to mourn or to let go of the things that are leaving your life. But know that it's to help you understand how you can welcome and draw to you things that are like bigger, better, and much more incredible than you could even imagine. You don't have to try to, dress up some of the feels. Like, let yourself go through the process and honor if you're feeling really tender or raw or, just sad. That's absolutely okay. Give yourself space for that. You don't have to try to just, high vibe, positive vibes it away. There's space for everything in your experience. So that is my reading for the Tower. May this week in Tower energy be sweet and peaceful for all of us. Again, using the Slutist Tarot deck. This is Anna Toonk with your weekly tarot scope.